Hey everyone, it's Kevin with Lift Marketing Group down here in the corner of your screen. Want to take a quick minute just to talk about an issue that you have probably faced. You've done the hard work, hopefully, to try to earn your way into the local pack, into the maps listing of a search result for a towing search. And maybe you're there and you're holding steady, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, another company pops up, and there's something that's a little off. Maybe it just seems like they're a fraud, potentially a fake company. And so fortunately, if we can kind of dictate that is what's going on, Google has given us a way to flag that, to try to notify them about it, and ultimately just level the playing field, because they might be taking some valuable cash calls, and it's affecting, could be affecting the bottom line of your company. So we want to, again, just make sure that there is a way to handle that, and we're thankful for that. So I want to just give you an example of how you might see that. I did a search for Atlanta Towing Company. Okay, and here we see the local pack in the maps. Now, John's Towing, Tow Atlanta, legitimate companies that have earned their way to the top, but then we see this Atlanta Tow Truck Company. A couple things that seem a little off. There's no directions or call button. It's just Atlanta Tow Truck Company, which is just a search keyword, which isn't that uncommon, but it's just something worth inspecting if you have the time. So I did click over to their website, and there were a few things that stuck out to me. The first pretty major one, which is a mistake on their part, you probably won't run into, their title at the top is Anaheim Tow Truck Company, not Atlanta. So there's a big first one. The second thing, there are no company shots, there are no logos, no fleet shots. It's all pretty generic. It's stock photography going up and down. The wording is just off. It's keyword stuffed. And then the big seller on this one, when I came down to the bottom, it says down here, Atlanta Tow Truck Company is not an operator of tow trucks, nor does it provide towing services. So there you go. Not a real company. We want to flag that. Let me give you another example. Now, this one is a little different, because here we have, let me go back, sorry. Here we have Philadelphia Towing Company, and all three of these are legit companies, but we have a company that has just put some keywords into their company name, Tow Truck Service Roadside. I did Baltimore Towing Companies, same thing. JFG Towing Company, Roadside Assistance, Tow Truck Baltimore, right? JFG Towing Company is the company, but this stuff, the keyword, that's what goes on the site content. They are violating a Google rule by not putting their actual company name. They're adding on to it. So, we don't want to put them out of business by any means, but we want to level the playing field and make sure we are all abiding by the rules that Google has put into place, so we can again, just kind of rank accordingly, and so someone doesn't have an unnecessary advantage. So again, Google has recently given us a way to flag some fraudulent or fake or just misinformation. The link to this is in the blog post, but I wanted to walk you through it real quick. Pretty basic: your name, your email address, the name of your organization, since you are the one getting impacted. Now, if you're a little worried that you don't want to necessarily put your company name on this complaint to identify yourself as that, you can just put NA. Just something needs to be not applicable. Something needs to be in that field. Down here, select what is leading to the fraudulent activity. In this case, it would be a title. Or maybe it's the website. If it's multiple, for instance, with the Atlanta Tow Truck Company, pick one, and then you can fill in the rest of the details down here to call it out. And then the last thing is putting the public URL for the location. How do you do that? Well, we found Atlanta Tow Truck Company is that wrong company. So go into Google Maps, find that company, Atlanta Tow Truck Company, and when you click on them, you're going to see just take that link. When they pop up here, it's going to start with google.com, maps, place, and it goes from there. Copy and paste that into this field, and that's where that goes. And then once you put in any other details, you hit submit, and then Google won't necessarily notify you on if it's been taken care of. You can check back on it. But again, this is all just another way they've tried to level the playing field. And so we definitely want to take advantage of that. Again, if they are ranking well, these fake companies, and they could be taking away cash calls, we just don't want that happening. So hope this was helpful. Again, read through the blog, a little more details in there. Give us a shout if you have any questions. Otherwise, thanks for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.